guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a wedding planning update. So literally everything wedding that I've planned I'm going to be sharing with you. It is currently I think February 20th and my wedding is March 31st, so we have, I think as of today it's 39 days, so it's coming up super quick and I haven't shared with you guys really any of the planning that I've done. This morning I was like, I really just need to share with you all what I've done because I'm super excited. I've been wanting to film this video and I want you guys to know like what I've been planning, so you don't see a wedding video and you're just like, oh, I didn't have any part of this. Like, I want you guys to have a part of it and to be able to give me input and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to just share all that I have planned as of now. It's pretty much most of it, so this might be a kind of long video, but I'm really excited to share with you guys all things wedding. I'm so excited. So as I told you guys, the wedding is going to be March 31st, which is a Sunday, and we ended up choosing a Sunday because for venue locations, that actually is a lot easier to get a date that you want, and it makes it a lot cheaper. Venues on a Friday or Saturday are seriously, most of the time, 2 times or more than that, than a cost that it would be on a weekday or a Sunday. So we're like, let's just go with the Sunday, like kind of after church, and because of that, I was able to book my dream venue just because it was on a Sunday. Also, it's super nice because March 31st is one day before our venue's like technical peak season. So like the spring and summer months, March 31st is one day before peak season starts. So we got it for like $1,000 cheaper just because it was one day before the start of like spring in their eyes. So Zach and I's wedding is going to be in like the Fort Wayne area. It's kind of difficult because this is like where we live and all of our friends are, but then my family is in Michigan and his family is just kind of spread out, whether that be in like Texas, the East Coast, and a lot of them are from Southern Illinois. So, but it's just kind of like what we had to do because it was convenient for us because we're here and like our apartment's gonna be here. So we decided to have our wedding in like the Fort Wayne area. It was just easier, and yeah, it's kind of like the midway point of my family and his, so we just thought that was a good idea. Okay, now I'm gonna talk to you guys about the venue, and I'm so in love with this venue. I can't even like imagine how it's going to be the day of. I just think it's going to be seriously so perfect. So it is called Union 12, and I'll have like some pictures inserted, but it is just the venue of my dreams because it is so bright. Like, that is what I like. There's windows literally all over, so I'm trying to describe it. Oh, I'm getting just frazzled. It's pretty much like a renovated barn, and it's not really like a rustic feel. It's more of like a Chip and Joanna Gaines, like very modern farmhouse rustic kind of feel, and it is just perfect. So there's like white everywhere with a lot of like black what's that called, black hardware, so it's a lot of like black and white. It's just super modern but classy, and there's like big windows literally everywhere. So even though it's going to be a little bit chilly out, we're going to have our ceremony in the same place as the reception. It's going to be all in the same room, and I was kind of like, oh, like to have a wedding inside, the lighting is going to be really bad, but not at this place because there's windows literally everywhere, so it's just gonna look so good. What's also super special about this venue is there's like a separate little house that like there's a huge bridal suite in, so all of the bridesmaids and my mom and me can all get ready like in this separate house, and then the upstairs of the house there's like the guys have their little area to get ready, but the girls area is so nice, and there's a kitchen, and it's just like completely renovated and looks so nice. So I'm so excited for being able to get ready in there. That's pretty much it for the venue. I'll have like the link for it down in the description, but my overall tip for venue, if you need to save money and you're having a hard time finding a venue, if you are very certain about a venue that you think is like absolutely beautiful in the venue of your dreams, and you're gonna have to compromise in some ways, and you're gonna have to do it on a day that's maybe not the warmest, or you kind of have to compromise and have it, let's say like in early spring where it's a little bit more chilly, but those days are gonna be available and they're also gonna be cheaper. And then also consider having your wedding on a day that's not Friday or Saturday, because like I said, those will usually be booked and they're always way more expensive. So that's why we decided to go with the Sunday, and it's seriously helped us out a lot. It was a good decision. Okay, I'm trying to go over all the big things that you kind of have to plan at the very start. So we also figured out pretty early on our photographer, and her name is Huff. She is based in Indianapolis, and she is seriously amazing. I fell in love with her style because she's not exactly light and airy, but she's not dark and moody either. She's like a mix of the two, and that is literally my style. Like, I love the kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it, a very warm feel that has like the perfect skin tones, and it's not like too like white on the skin but also not orange and dark. I think she has like a good middle, and I love her greens. I'm just doing like all this photography talk, but She is amazing. I'll have her link down below too, and I'm super excited to have her shoot our special day, and she's really the sweetest too. Like, we FaceTimed her just to kind of do a consultation, and she is amazing, so I'm really excited about her. Then we have our videographer, and I thought this was going to be a really hard decision, and it kind of was, but what we ended up doing is not what I expected, but I have total trust and faith in it. I think it's going to go amazing. So Zach is a videographer at a marketing agency, so he obviously works with other people that do that as well. So they have an intern named Quentin, and he is seriously so talented, and so he is going to be shooting our wedding for us, and that saved a lot of money because he's not as experienced as a full-time videographer, but I know he has the creative eye and the skills to do a wonderful job, so I'm really excited to see what he does. And it's nice because we know him personally, so that just makes things a lot easier. So that's what we're doing for videography. And that was obviously a must for us because we cherish and treasure video so much. I mean, that's like what I do. So, excited about that. Alright, next we're going to kind of talk more about like the overall feel of the wedding and the color scheme and kind of what I'm going for. The feel that I wanted for our wedding was a lot of like greenery and just softness. Like, I wanted it to just be kind of like a whimsical glam feel, and I think that's definitely what I have going. Like, my dress is definitely like not super whimsical. I would say it's a little bit more glam and classic, but I want to have like I'm going to have a lot of greenery, and like the bridesmaids dresses and the colors that I chose kind of all go with that together, along with the venue. So yeah, so I would say our overall color palette is like a dusty rose, sage green, light gray, navy, and gold, because we're gonna have like gold accents everywhere. Bridesmaids dresses are literally this exact color, but this is just called Cameo from David's Bridal, and it's like the perfect dusty rose color. I'm obsessed with this. And so then the guys are wearing just white shirts with navy pants, a really skinny navy tie, and then Zach is going to wear like a light gray jacket over it. So that's where like the gray kind of ties in. There's not gonna be too much gray really besides what he's wearing. Okay. So that's like the overall theme. I would put it in 3 words. That's romantic, whimsical, and glam. Do they go together? I don't know, but it's going to be amazing. Now on to the dress talk. So I got my dress on, I think it was like November 26th. I think it was like a month right after I got engaged. So we had to do that quickly because our engagement is going to be a total of only 5 months. So I had to get the dress and like get it back for alterations and get that all done. So I was like, we gotta get this done quick. So the overall day was super fun of choosing the dress. I didn't record it just because I wanted to like be in the moment and not get stressed. I get really stressed when filming, which is like super unfortunate, but I think it was good that I didn't have like the camera on me the whole time. So what I did was I scheduled 3 appointments in one day because my mom, grandma, and sister were all in town from Michigan, so I wanted to make sure I found the dress on the day that they were there. I was like, I am going to find the dress today. We need to get this done today, so I just scheduled 3 appointments all in one day. The first one was a bridal boutique in Fort Wayne that is a little bit more expensive, but I wanted to go there to see if I was going to get anything, but more so just kind of get a feel of the type of dress that I feel really comfortable in, that kind of flattered me, and that I would like most. So I did that, found like elements that I really liked, and then we were like, I found a dress that I really liked, but it was super expensive, and with alterations and everything, it was just going to be over my budget. But we were kind of willing to go over, but we're like, let's just wait, go to David's Bridal, which was where my next appointment was at, and see what we can find there. There I showed them the picture of the dress that I really liked at the bridal boutique in Fort Wayne, and so they kind of got together some dresses that they thought I would like, and the first one that I tried on was the one that I got. So they did a super awesome job. I was just kind of overwhelmed there. The one thing I have to say about David's Bridal that I don't like is that they don't have any personal mirrors inside the dressing room, so you have to come out and like get everybody's reaction, then look at yourself. And what I really liked about the other place that I went to was I was in my own personal dressing room, and I got to like take the dress in for myself and like make my own opinion before seeing everybody else's. So I was just kind of overwhelmed because everybody's like, yes, yes, and like I still was like unsure, and I still really liked the other dress. So then I took it off, had some time to think, put on other dresses, and then came back to it, and I was like, this literally has every element that I want in a dress. So I went with it. I seriously love it. It's from David's Bridal. It's so amazing. It's like not exactly what I expected, but it is. I think what it's not is not as whimsical as I expected, but the overall fit of it and the feel is exactly what I wanted, and I think is like my personality in a dress. So That same day, I figured out the bridesmaid dresses, and that was more stressful than the actual wedding dress because you have to flatter like 7 different bodies. I have 7 bridesmaids, and so it was just hard to figure that out. But I ended up just making a decision. I was like, this is what we're going for. And what made me be able to make the decision is because I wanted this color called Cameo, and this color is only available in their dresses that have lace on them. I was gonna have them all like choose their own, but I was like, nope, we're just all gonna do the same dress, make it easy. And so that definitely limited it down when I found like the exact color that I wanted, and it was only available in like 6 dresses. I was like, okay. So I'll have the picture of the dress that I chose. I think it's so pretty and very universally flattering on pretty much any body type. So glad I got that all figured out on that day, and the girls are gonna look beautiful and smoking, so yes. I already booked my florist, and I'm so excited for this. This is something that we definitely splurged on, but it's going to be all worth it because it took so much stress off of me because the florist is doing pretty much all of the decorating. They're doing all of our centerpieces. It costs more money, but it took like such a huge weight off my shoulders because they literally are like doing the decorating of every single table. They're doing all the centerpieces. I can't show you like exactly what it's going to be because I don't know, but I gave them like pictures of what I liked, and I can kind of insert those from Pinterest of what I'm going for, and we had like a whole consultation where we wrote down like exactly every flower that we're gonna do, and they know like the feel of what I want, so I trust them. They have a super high reputation, so I'm really excited. It's called Roses Bouquets. Super excited about them. It was a splurge, but I think your florist is worth it, especially that they're doing all of our centerpieces and they're putting like flowers. They're doing a whole like arch for us at the altar, so it's gonna be worth it, and I'm super excited. I know I'm kind of rushing through things. There's just like a lot that I need to get through, but if you guys want me to do specific videos on specific things, just let me know in the comments if you're like, please talk more about your florist and like advice that you have on that, because I'm just kind of going through like the overall theme of the wedding and kind of quick things of what I got planned, but I can't obviously go in detail of everything. Alright, so now we are on to our invites and save the dates. So I do have advice for this a lot. The invites were more stressful for me than I even anticipated. I don't know why. I think I was just like wanted them to be perfect and they needed to be in budget, but I ended up getting them from Minted, and I love what we ended up doing. So this is our invitation, but we ended up going with the, what's it called, like the all-in-one, so it folds up to make an envelope. Like I don't want to do it, but it folds up to like make the actual envelope. That saves money. These are cheaper. I think they're so unique and cute, and I just love these. We went through Minted, highly recommend them. I'll have like on the screen and down in the description the exact like one that we chose, but yes, love these, and I'm just really excited about them. We got so many compliments on them. Then for save the dates, we didn't send any out. We just did a Facebook invite, which worked out because our engagement is so quick. It's kind of like we needed to get things done quick, and we didn't have time to like wait for the save the dates to come in, ship those out, have people, you know, then get the invites literally a week after. So we just did the save the dates pretty quickly after we got engaged, and we just did it in like a private Facebook group. Recommend that if you need to save money. Now I'm going to talk briefly about the registry. I want to make a whole video on this because registry literally has been my favorite part. I think it is so much fun, but it's also kind of stressful because you're like, literally I'm building my house and all that it's going to look like, but I don't have it all put together, so I hope this all matches. But it's so fun. And so Zach and I registered at Target and Amazon, and it's been so fun to just like add new things every day, like delete old things, try to figure out what you want. I just go crazy with the registry. It has been so much fun. So if you are getting engaged soon, just look forward to that because it is a good time. I think I'm gonna make a video of like the main things that we registered for and kind of like my tips and advice on that, just because I think that they're so fun. So I want to do a whole video on it. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Then we have our catering pretty much figured out. What we are going to do is kind of like a buffet style. Some of our really good family friends are actually going to home cook the meals for us, so it's going to be a buffet style. We are just pretty much paying for the food, and then they're going to make it for us, which is seriously such a blessing. Like, I could not be more grateful. That has took so much stress off of me, and I just know the food is going to be great because they are amazing cooks, and we kind of like tested it out. It's going to be like this really tender chicken. I don't know what it's called. I'll have to ask Zach and like put it in the description or something. But I need to figure out what that is, like how we're gonna warm the food and just get it all set up, different stuff like that. But catering is pretty much figured out, and if you can have like a buffet style and just have somebody make it for you, that is super easy and it's a lot more affordable. Alright, so I'm literally out of breath. I'm so tired. That was a lot. So that was all of our wedding updates that I have for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm just so happy to let you guys in on all of the wedding deets. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, let me know if there are any specific videos that you would like to see, and I will try to get those to you guys. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Bye.